Hi, my name is Belgica and I'm an actress. Today I wanted to talk about what you should say when somebody asks you, tell me about yourself at an audition. Um, I hear this all the time for self-tape auditions because a lot of commercial auditions just want to know what you're actually like. They want to know what you look like on camera when you're talking naturally, when you're talking about something you're excited about. They just want to know what your personality is like. And it's so hard sometimes. I for sure have had that asked of me in person. And I wasn't prepared, and I was like, I'm an actress and I like to sew, and pizza's really good. I'm obsessed with pizza. Food is delicious. And I don't know, it just makes me feel just not like I'm doing my best, because I'm digging for something and a lot of stuff ends up sounding like stuff everybody else probably said. So, recently I had a self-tape audition where they were like, tell us something about yourself, talk about yourself for 30 seconds or 45 seconds, whatever it was. And I was like, what's something fun I can talk about, just it's hard to be super exciting and just awesome or whatever when you're just like used to being yourself. I don't know what I'm saying, but basically I came to this like realization that, oh, I should talk about something that I'm really excited about, something that I'm passionate about, or that I really enjoyed. And that made me think I should write a bunch of stuff down. So first thing is, you should just over time think about something that you like talking about, a story you like to tell, something that you are passionate about that you like to talk to people about. Just write down maybe 5 things so that when somebody does ask you that, you are ready. Just practice, even film. You can even film a self-tape audition so you can practice telling a story to a phone. Because this got me the job. I recently did a self-tape audition where they just said, talk about yourself for 30 seconds. And I usually like to see my audition, like how many views it has, because some of them allow you to just send in an unlisted YouTube link. So I like to see how many views my self-tape auditions got. If they got like 2 or 3, then I'm like, okay, like somebody saw it and was like, no thanks. And then somebody else saw it and they're like, no. So this audition had like 13 views, and I was like, I'm getting this for sure. And so my agency emails me and they're like, hey, you got it, you got booked. And let me tell you what I talked about during my self-tape audition. I wanted to say something interesting. I didn't want to, tell them I'm an actress, I love acting, blah, 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 because they know you're an actor, you're auditioning, like you shouldn't talk about that part. Like, unless you're truly doing something amazing, sharing an amazing story or something, like they already know you're an actor. So think about something else, something that's different, something that you're super excited about. For me, I had recently gone to a music festival where I made some costumes for and some hats for. So I talked about how I love interacting with people, and that for the music festival, I wanted something that kind of helped me start conversations because I had never been to one before. And music festivals are known for I think in my head, I don't know if it's just the movies or the stereotype or whatever, but in my head, music festivals were known for just like people that were on a lot of drugs, and then maybe like some people that were kind of, I don't want to say hippie. Anyways, I was just scared of like speaking to people that I didn't like really connect with as much in the past. And so I wanted a conversation starter for this music festival. And what I did was I made some really cool hats. So during my self-tape audition, this is what I talked about. I talked about this hat that I made. I called it To the Jungle because it had a bunch of animals. I made a little jungle around here. Where's my giraffe? I have my giraffe still. This one was at the very top, so it was just super cute. And I just talked about how I made this and how much fun I had. And I was able to fit all of that in. Let me sit back down how I was. I was able to fit all of that in like 40 seconds. So it was great because I had something to like show them that I was excited about. And, I talked about how cute it was. And this audition also happened to be a bilingual audition. So I did it once in English and once in Spanish. So that kind of showed them that I am actually fluent and I can actually retell the same story in English and in Spanish. So yeah, definitely talk about something that you are excited about. Something passionate that you're passionate about, or a story, maybe a story that changed your life, like an experience that changed your life, like going to this music festival. Definitely, it was just such a different experience, you know. So maybe something like that. If you're still not quite sure what you could talk about and something that you might be excited to talk about, so you don't sound like a robot or you don't sound like everybody else, leave me a comment. Tell me, just like, tell me 2 things that you like to do, and then I'll ask you some more questions, and maybe we can figure out something that you can talk about in your next audition, so that next time that somebody asks you, tell me about yourself, you know what to say. You have something that you are excited to talk about, because that's what they want to see. They want to see your personality. They want to see what you're like. They want to see what you look like when you're happy and passionate about something. And this really can translate into anything else or any other kind of interview, audition. You know, if you're interviewing for a job and they ask you this question, like, for sure, same thing applies then in the way to answer that. So at an audition, at a, you know, interview, whatever, you want to stand out. So think about this question, because you're most likely going to get this question soon. At the end of every video, I feature another channel. This is this video's shout out. If you would like to be featured on my next video, make sure you're subscribed, like this video, and leave me a comment.